Hey, what's up, guys? How you doing? This is Rod Ford here, um, founder of Cosmic Body Vitamins and Supplements and Apparel. Um, I was getting some messages, and everybody was asking me, "Yo, Rod, how do you start a business? How you start a supplements business?" Well, look, I decided I'm gonna make a video. I'm a lifelong entrepreneur. A little bit about me. I'm a lifelong entrepreneur. I've been doing businesses for ever since I could remember. I mean, I started off when I was really young, shoveling driveways and cutting grass. It's something I've been doing my whole life. I started barbering when I was really young and cutting hair, and you know, I was selling clothes at one point. I'm doing it all. I've done it all. I've tried it all. So this is just going to be a video that talks about supplements business for those out there who are really trying to learn how to break into the supplements um, business. I can show you how to get it off the ground. Now, I'm not here to, let me tell you, first of all, as a little disclaimer, it's not legal advice. I'm not a lawyer. I'm not an accountant. I can't tell you anything about, anything legally. I'm just giving you a personal system that I've learned myself through trial and error and lots of big headaches and problems and going through a lot. So you could take it for what it is. You can and try it, and I hope that it'll work out for you. Um, so with that out the way, um, first thing I would say is that if you want to start a supplements business, you need to start off with a name. So your name means a lot because that's what's going to carry you through. That's gonna be something you're supposed to be proud of. That's going to be everything. You don't want to have to change names later on in the game. So whatever name you come up with, start off with that. Love it, dream it, be passionate about it. Something you can wear, something you can tell everybody about it, something you want to see put on a business card, whatever. You want it to be something that you wake up thinking about, go to sleep thinking about. So that's important. That's the first thing you want to do is come up with a name for your supplements business. Number two, you want to get a mailbox. So, there's a lot of different ways you can do mailbox. Some people say, well, I can just do my business from my home. Yes, you can. But let me tell you how that doesn't really resonate as professional as if you have a mailbox. And plus, if you're shipping out products, you don't want products being returned back to your home. That's just unprofessional. The best way, in my opinion, that's unprofessional. The best way to run your business, if you're going to run it like this, is to try to get your mailbox. You either can get it from the UPS store or you can go to the United States Postal Service, and the mailboxes are like minimal. You can get them for like $7 or something like that a month. So it's worth the investment. Something. Trust me, I've skimmed on certain stuff, thought I can get away with this, and I found out this is a much better, easier process to deal with your mail. It separates your personal from your business, and you'll find out more along the line why it's important. Three, I would say, now it's time to go get incorporated. Now you already got your name, you got your mailbox. So when you go to get incorporated, what you're going to do is you go to the Secretary of State for your state. So if you're in Chicago, you want to go to the Illinois Secretary of State. If you're in California, you want to go to Secretary of State in California. You go to their website. Almost every website in the Secretary of States will allow you now. Before, when I first started doing corporations, you would have to literally go up to the building and you would have to show them all your stuff. Now you can pretty much start a company in 30 minutes, with a credit card. You have to take your name. You have to reserve the name first, and then they're going to hit you back. Usually, this is how it goes. You go online. You go to the Secretary of State. You ask for a name reservation. If that name isn't taken, then they'll give it to you. So usually it's a minimal fee of like $5 or $10 or something like that, depending upon your state. You reserve that name, and then if they hit you back, they're going to tell you you can go. It's a go. Nobody's got that name. That's why it's important to have a unique name. Don't try to do something that you think that everybody's done. Do something unique. That way, it makes it you streamline the process a lot better. Um, and then once they give you the okay on the name, the next thing for you to do is to go ahead and do an incorporation. Now, let's keep it real. If you're starting a supplements company, what are you trying to do? You're trying to make money. So don't go trying to do a 501c trying to say, oh, it's a nonprofit. It's not a nonprofit. You're trying to make some money. So it's for profit. So, that's the best thing to do. So if you're going to do it for profit, you either want to do one of three things. And again, I'm not an accountant. I'm not a lawyer. I can't tell you which one. You have to research the difference between an S corp, a C corp, a LLC. It depends on what everything that you're trying to do. If you're doing your supplements company in combination with a gym, you may want to do a LLC because you want to limit your liability. If you want to do an S corp, you might want to do it for a different reason. The C corp is for a whole different reason. So it's important that you do the research to check to see which one fits your needs. But in my opinion, don't do a nonprofit because you're not a nonprofit organization. Plus, there's a lot more that goes in detail when you're trying to do a nonprofit. You have hours, you have all kind of other stuff. So forget that. The next thing you probably want to do is do a logo. Um, so a lot of people say, well, Rod, yeah, look, man, I'm not even savvy, man. I don't even know how to do all of that digital stuff, and I don't know how to. Don't worry about it. The great thing about the World Wide Web, is there's so many people out here that do that kind of technical work. They can design you a logo, and you can go back and forth and back and forth and forth and back. I'll give you one gem. It's a website that I like to use every now and then. It's called Fiverr. Fiverr, Fiverr.com, and you have a lot. It's a database of different people who that's their skill. That's all they do. They make logos, they make designs, they do all these different kind of stuff for you. So they'll make you a logo. Some of them will do it for $5. Sometimes you can get it for $25. It depends, but most of the time it's minimum. You can do 5 or 10 or $15. You can have a brand new fresh crispy logo, and it's yours for you. um, and so I would say the next thing in line is to get your logo, because the logo is going to be that, and make sure it's something that's so snappy, so unforgettable, so impressionable that when somebody lays their eyes on it, they'll never forget it. So when they see it the next time, it's kind of like the Nike check. You'll never forget the Nike check. You can see it from a mile away. Half the stuff that you see nowadays that you're a consumer of, you don't even have to see the words to it. Just seeing the logo alone will make has such an impact on your subconscious that you're, oh, that's a Nike, or that's Adidas, or you see the three stripes on Adidas, it. So um, the logo is very important, and I would say do that next. And the reason why I say do the logo next, because what you're going to have to do after you get your logo and after you already got your name, it's time to trademark. A lot of people try to skip this process. You cannot skip it. You have to go onto the trademark website, patent and trademark office, and you have to go through the process and the steps. If you already got your name and you already got your logo and you already got your mailbox, guess what? It's gonna be smooth sailing. All you gotta do is pay your fee. I think the fees for to get the trademark, I can't remember right now, but it's probably about $100, $130, something like that. So get it trademarked. Don't skip the process. Just stop right there. If you say, "Oh, I'm gonna go ahead and jump into the website," don't do it. Because the thing about it is, it's no point of you getting to that far without you taking these steps in this process. Trust me, I've done it before. I've tried to go around it. Don't do it. Follow what I'm trying to tell you to do, and you're gonna be okay. So once you trademark it, the next thing you want to do now, you want to start messing around with the website. Now, I'm not great at websites, but I taught myself through using platforms that already kind of have pre-made websites. You could, if you don't want to spend a lot of money, or you don't want to pay hosting fees and all of that stuff, one great way to do is WordPress. That's free. There's a lot of different free website building programs where they let you build a website for free. I think even YouTube lets you do it for free. So go to either Weebly. These are sources I like to use: GoDaddy, Weebly. So it's almost the same process as you would do if you were doing your corporation. You gotta ask for your name first, www dot, all of that extra .net and all that stuff. If you can get a .com, get a .com, because that's the first thing people are going to type in, .com. So it's imperative to try to get .com, because that's the most typed in letters that you're going to get after the IP address. I mean, after the web address. So try to get that, and you go on there. The first thing you do is you buy your domain name. That's what their name is. So say your is uh, ABC Supplements. You go on there, you ask GoDaddy for a domain name, you pay for a domain name. It's abcsupplements.com. They tell you it's ready, you can buy it, you buy it. That's it. That's all. Now you go to building a website. So it's either if you're on Weebly or you're on WordPress or you're on GoDaddy, you start to build. Use a template. If you don't know anything about website building, or if you're going to hire somebody to do it, then don't go with like a Weebly because you can't put a website from outside Weebly onto Weebly. So what you want to do is if you want to have it built outside, then have your professional build your website. If you really feel like I'm really tight, I think I can do it myself. I got more time than I got money. Then maybe you can build it on Weebly or a platform that already has templates. But if you feel like you can't, don't. Let a professional do it because that's what they do. If you've seen their work, you know they're good, pay them. It's worth it than trying to do it yourself because let me tell you something. The time you're going to spend trying to build it and going through the templates and messing up and refixing, doing this and doing that, pay somebody. It's way worth it. Unless you just want to go through the process and you're not in a rush and you take your time, then do it yourself because you know how you like it. I get it. I've done that before. I know exactly how that goes. Well, either way it goes, the next thing you want to do is even if you don't haven't built your website or you're waiting on it to get built, definitely put you a landing page up. And the landing page is basically when somebody clicks on that website address, something the first page pops up. What a landing page is basically designed to do is give them a little information about the company. It's telling this you've reached abcsupplements.com. We are your number one supplements company in the nation, or whatever you want to say. And the website soon coming. Grand opening. Christmas. I don't know, but that's what you have to do. Your phone number should be on there. Your email address should be on there. So the next thing you want to do, speaking of email address, you want to get an email address, and once you got your website, then you can usually buy an email address at abcsupplements.com. Don't try to be cheap and go with the Yahoo or the AO. Some of y'all try to use AOL still. It's crazy. Don't even try to do it. Just try to get at your company's email address. So if it's ABC Supplements, you want to buy it on GoDaddy or on whatever platform you bought your domain name. You want to buy your email address on that too. So it's ABC Supplements at sales.com. Sales at abcsupplements.com or questions at abcsupplements.com. That's going to be your email address. So that's what you want to do. And so the next thing you probably want to do is get you a phone number. Everybody's like, oh man, I just use my cell. No, you're not going to use your cell. What you're going to do is you're going to go to one of these websites that actually sell. I think that they're having ads all over now, voice.com. They have Google Voice. You can use all of it. And some of these are actually free. Or you can go on there and click in your number. And sometimes you can even make your letters and your numbers match up to your company name. So, for example, me, we have I have Cosmic inside of one of the phone numbers for my Cosmic Body Supplements brand. So you can put it in there. So 93 Cosmic, or 1-800 ABC Sups, whatever. So you want to go there and get your phone number because that's what you're gonna have to put it in so many places. People are going to ask you for your phone number for verifications for this. You need to have that. And what you then do is sometimes you might want to connect the phone number to your personal phone, and sometimes you might just not. You might just want it to answer itself. And what you do is you put a professional voice on there stating, "Hey, hello. Thank you for calling ABC Supplements. We happy, number one supplements company in the nation. Da, 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 da. And please leave a message and someone will return your phone call soon as possible. Whatever you have to do. Also you can reach us at www.abcsupplements.com. It's as simple as that. The next thing you probably want to do is, and this is the crucial part, and I'm going to get off because I know we're running out of time. But the next thing you want to do that a lot of people won't tell you, but I'm here to add value. And a lot of people waste your time talking all that junk. I'm going to tell you exactly what you got to do. You have to go to a private labeling company. So you look this up on Google. You look for the nearest private labeling company that has good experience with produce. If it's close to you, that's even better because you can go visit the plant. And if you can go visit a plant, you can sit down with the people personally, give them your logos, give them all your information, your company name, and all that stuff, and they can help you make your labels for your body. Pick out the bottles that you want. You want to go to a private labeling company. They got all kind of nutraceutical companies, all kind of. Just look it up, Google private label, and then they'll take it from there. All you have to do is make the contact, and these people are salespeople. They're gonna be they're gonna be right on you. So the idea is pick out the kind of thing that you want to sell. Do you want to sell multivitamin? They have it. You want to sell the hottest, latest thing, Garcinia Cambogia weight loss program. We have Fat Burners at our company and stuff. And you want to find a reputable private labeling company. You can private a lot of people. One little known fact is most of the time the supplements are made in very similar places. You may have 4 or 5 different private labeling companies, but and people are thinking that, oh, these are all different companies and different. Most of the time, the supplements are actually made in only a few different companies throughout the United States. That's one of the big things that people don't know. The one thing you can change is ingredients. If you have something that you really think works and you've tried it before and you really want to have that, that's what makes you specialize. That's what sets you apart because you're finding that one thing that you really think that really works for people. And I mean, if you start a supplements company, you better be a workout person. You better be a person who really loves to be in the gym, or at least a person who understands what it's all about. Because you don't want to be selling products that you don't believe in. We sell fat burners, we believe in them, we use them. I use them. I give you an example. Like here's a Cosmic Body fat burn right here. He said, as you can see, I went and met with the person. We had the picture. I had to pay for that picture. And then that's my label. That's my logo. Cosmic Body. I don't know how. So right there. So that's Cosmic Body. That's my logo. I had to pay for that. I had that made, and then I decided what all I wanted in my product. I made a decision for everything that's on there. Everything that's on there, I decided as to how much I wanted and what I wanted in there. Um, think about things like shellfish and all of that stuff. You don't want to give anybody any allergies. I added ephedra free because ephedra I felt was not a healthy product to put in your body and stuff. You can decide the total amounts. How many do you want? How often do you want the people to have to buy your product from you? Do you want them to have to buy it every 90 days, 60 days, 30 days? How many pills do you, how many pills do you want them to consume per day in order to get the most effective results out of their workout? That's up to you. You have to decide that. And I would say the best thing to do is try it out first. Try it first, and then you'd say, okay, I know what this could use. It could use a little bit more creatine, or it could use a little bit more extract from tea extract, or it could use a little bit more caffeine. So try it out first. Don't spend your money on a product that you don't actually know how it affects you, at least. And that's what's important, because that way you can speak on it, you can sell it with confidence and knowing what kind of product you have out there. um, that's it for right now, guys. I'm not gonna keep you too long, because we don't have a whole lot of time. But I just wanted to put this video out there because people ask me about businesses, and I started a lot of them, and I started them from the ground up. Nobody showed me how to do this stuff. This is stuff that I had to learn the hard way, months and months in working on these products and doing these ideas and concepts. There's no mentor with this. Nobody came and showed me. I did it all myself, and this is how I do businesses and stuff like that. And don't if you follow the system that I'm telling you, it's very going to be very difficult for you to go wrong as far as getting your supplements company off the ground. I'm not promising you're going to be a success at it, because there's other things that we have to talk about, like marketing and sales. But I can tell you this will at least get you where you need to be as far as getting your supplements company ready to roll. Hey, this is Rod, cosmicbody.com founder. I'm here to tell you, add value, and share with you. I'll be adding other videos about other business ventures that I've gotten to. I look forward to talking to you. Hey, subscribe, like, and I'll be talking to you guys soon. Take care.